Righto, well today we have quite an interesting video. This is Unubuntu or Ubuntu Unity Edition, and we're going to be taking a look at it right now on Linux Lounge. Now the first thing to ask is, what is Unubuntu or Ubuntu Unity Edition? Well, essentially what it is it's a very new, unofficial flavour of Ubuntu 20.04 with the old, at this point unsupported Unity desktop installed by default, as well as a few other modifications here and there. Now, as I said, it's not an official flavour, but it can be downloaded from the forum thread in the description, and I believe they also have a Telegram group if you want to communicate with the developers and get news updates. As for actually using this, well, it's based on the newest Ubuntu 20.04, so that shouldn't be an issue. I would maybe have my reservations about using a sort of, well, not necessarily insecure, but unsupported desktop environment, but if it works, I suppose, and most of your software will be, fully up to date and supported. And now for, to just take a quick look at what you actually get with this distribution. Well, as you can see out of the box, it's very much like Unity was in Ubuntu 16.04, except the main differences that you will immediately notice are it uses the papyrus icon theme and the sort of Yaru theme, which is the default theme in Ubuntu 20.04. The papyrus theme was like a very strange theme to use though, because they probably could have just used the Yaru theme, but it does make for a nice looking desktop, especially when you combine it with another wallpaper or something, which I will go ahead and demonstrate should work. And that's very strange. Actually, it doesn't seem to be wanting to open up the settings, which is something that you might experience if you try this distribution. Not everything is necessarily designed for use with the old Unity desktop, especially since a lot of GNOME stuff has been updated since. But as you can see, if we go down to our background and we go ahead and change it, yeah, it does very much work, and as you can see, that looks really nice. Interestingly enough, the theme changing also works, as I remember. And there you go. As you can see, this is a very nice looking Unity desktop, exactly as it was back in 16.04. Now for what you actually get program wise with this distribution, well, as you can see, it's all Unity through and through. But as for your actual programs, it's all very much the same as what you get with Ubuntu 20.04, the official GNOME edition, which in many ways is quite nice. If we go through the apps, yeah, as you can see, it's all very much the same. The main sort of differences I notice is that out of the box, this comes with the Unity tweak tool. So you can pretty much do whatever you want with this distribution. And as you can see, just like in the good old Unity, the well, I'm not actually sure what you would call that, but the sort of you have that top bar type thing, which I quite like. It's all very much like Mac OS. But as you can see, with the Unity tweak tool, you can change pretty much whatever you want, which is always nice. You can change your theme, your font, that sort of thing. And sort of one of the marketed features of this distribution is you can actually go ahead and set this to use the ambience theme. And as you can see, that's the ambience. You can go ahead and change it to use the, I believe that was the default, yeah, I think that was the default Ubuntu theme way back when, Humanity. And you can set it to use the default cursor, and it uses the Ubuntu font by default. And once you've done all that, well, you've got yourself the good old Unity back, and as you can see, it very much does look the same. These might take a while to update though. But there you go, that's good old Unity. Now, as I say, if you want to download this, you can get it from this forum post. But the one thing I will say is, don't use the download links from this particular forum post, because they're actually out of date at this point. There's been an update which, as you can see from the screenshot here, changes the default icon theme to the papyrus and changes the default GTK theme to Yaru. But if we can scroll through here, you can see that yeah, there's a lot of people who are kind of giving it a look. There's also a Telegram group, so of course if you need anything from the developers, you can go there. So all in all, if you liked the old Unity desktop and maybe you're feeling kind of nostalgic for it or something, well, this might be a good distribution to go and look at. Now, I'm not sure if I would want to use this as my daily driver, and I would probably advise against it, but people do seem to be having fairly positive experiences with it, so maybe it will be good for your daily driver. I'll certainly be having a closer look at it, but I think that's it for today's video. Just wanted to show this incredibly cool Linux project. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. If you want to support the channel, go ahead and check out my LBRY. If you're already on LBRY, consider leaving a tip on this video. Really helps the channel out. But yeah, I think that's about it. I will see you in the next one.